Erin Brill. She's only 15 years old, but she's already racked up tons of honors, including a WAMI nomination for Rising Star.
What was I doing at 15?
Yeah, right? I was not doing my own CD.
And getting awards or whatever.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
That was a beautiful song that you just did. You're 15. How did you get started singing? Have you always just been singing? Did you take lessons at a young age?
Well, I started taking piano lessons when I was in 1st grade, and I was just blowing through the books. I kind of got bored with that. And in 4th or 5th grade, I started writing, and I just came up with these ideas for simple little songs. And then I started taking piano theory at North Shore Academy of the Arts, which is just a little, kind of like a little business in Grafton. So I started taking piano theory lessons and songwriting, and I started realizing, hey, I can write songs, I can sing and play piano, so why didn't I do this? This sounds fun.
Your parents had to be flipped out because if you come from a family where no one's musically inclined and then all of a sudden somebody has talent, you're thinking, where did that come from?
You don't know what to do with it because
yeah,
your parents
they
are
kind of
musical.
fight over it. So like one grandma from my mom's side would be like, oh, my dad was in a bluegrass band, and then the other side would be like, this well, you know, back in Ireland, we used to do this, and so we don't really know where it comes from.
Yeah, because neither of your parents play or are musical. It's really just something you picked up and you love. You did
you got
your
lucky they started you on it. They discovered it.
You did your first CD at age 13.
Yeah.
That
was really fun.
What does somebody your age write about? Because I always think, you know, at 15, yeah, you're kind of maybe a little obsessed with boys, or maybe there's different things like that. How raw can your lyrics be, and are you ever, you know, nervous to share lyrics that are personal?
Oh yeah, when I first started writing, I was scared. I was scared to show my parents what I had written, because I was like, well, do they know that I have these problems with boys? Do they know that my friends have these problems? And that's what I started doing. I started taking my friends' problems, because I realized that I'm a happy person. I don't have that many problems.
Get some good material off there.
Yeah, so I take like their relationship stories and I'll turn them into a song. Or I remember I wrote the song Little Bird, and that was based off of my friend who I've been friends with since birth, pretty much. And as we were growing up, I started watching her change. And she started smoking, she started like dyeing her hair crazy colors, and she was just turning into this person that I didn't know. But when I was with her, it was the same person that I knew since 3rd grade, but then she would hang out with the people that were changing her, and I didn't know her anymore. So I didn't know how to tell her that without writing a song, because I think maybe something inside me is scared to like get deep when I'm just talking.
That's a normal teenage thing, I believe.
So it's easy,
but like teenagers can totally relate to these songs, but I think adults can too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I think like something in me is scared to like talk to someone, say like, well, this is how I feel, without sounding really cheesy. So I just put it in a song, and you can get as cheesy as you want with those.
I love that. Who are you influenced by? Because some of the people who I read are, you know, they're not artists all your age.
No,
they're older.
not at all. Definitely Regina Spektor is my #1. Paul McCartney, I really like old classic rock. The Beatles, of course, who was inspired by them.
Fabulous.
The Avett Brothers, they're really folky.
They're good.
I love folk music. So.
So what's next for you? You've been nominated for a WAMI. What are you looking to do in the next few
years?
You had to flip
when you heard that. Did you totally flip out?
Yeah. Just the Rising Star, that title. Nominated for Rising Star, you just feel good about it.
Gives you some good
like
confidence.
I'm doing something, yeah.
So what are you going to do next?
Well, I'm performing at Downtown Alive, which is at this bar called Upper 90. That's at 6 o'clock.
You're not allowed in bars, are you?
No.
Or no, you can get in the bar to
only
perform.
for this.
Yes, right.
I have to have my parents. My parents come with me everywhere. Sometimes they'll like put giant X's on my hands. So, like,
do not
you
serve
can't
her.
serve me.
They're here taking pictures today.
Yeah, they're walking around.
As they should be. Well, I think it's exciting. You're going to play another song for us. So before I give the information for your show, I just want to make sure that everybody sticks around, because Jillian Michaels is going to be here right after the break. Interviewed her, and in just a bit we'll have a guy's guide to love. You don't want to miss that. Okay, now make sure that you check out Stephanie Erin Brill Saturday, April 13th at the WAMI Downtown Alive Musician Showcase. She'll be playing at 6 o'clock at the Upper 90 Sports Pub. The show's free. Can't beat that price. And now here she is with a song called Change. Take it away, Stephanie.
James is working for a man in a bank out in the city. His life was going just as planned. He was not a man to pity. He didn't think that things would ever change. get himself through winter. His soul is worn, his clothes are stained. He wonders why his life has splintered. He'll ask the stars above for things to change. Change. Well, she was just in second grade, but she knew that she was different. How could you not when every day you're faced with other children's judgment? She shouldn't be the one who needs to change. Change. This girl has grown to be 16. She fights the thoughts that have controlled her. It's been a slow recovery, but with each day she's growing stronger. She knows that things are finally starting to change. Change. Wipe all sadness from their face, try to find a way to replace all the time they spent in darkness and in pain. And as they look back on their lives, countless memories flood their minds. Now they finally can see what it takes to change. 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 Change.
Doing a song called Save the Day. Take it away, Stephanie.
Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breaking news, there's been another robbery, and Mr. Mayor says we're headed for catastrophe. So I'd start running, that villain's gonna find you, and keep both eyes aware of what's behind you. It's a bird, it's a plane, a man with tights and a cape. His superpowers will save the day. Save the day. Buildings on fire, guns and gore and tragedy. Could this be the end of all humanity? It's a bird, it's a plane, a man with tights and a cape. His superpowers will save the day. Save the day. He's gonna show you just how it's done. He knocks some villains out with just one punch. So get ready, get ready, 'cause there's a new superhero in town. It's a bird, it's a plane, a man with tights and a cape. His superpowers will save the day. It's a bird, it's a plane, a man with tights and a cape. His superpowers will save the day. Save the day. Thank you.